texture UV map values in relationship to the Archicad material. So what happens here very often, you bring in an object like this old car, and you want to be able to add a material to it. So you add the material, new material. That new material works great if you're using the model port material options. You can place material in there with a texture. It's all scaled perfectly, looks great. But once you change it to the Archicad material option, you select from a list there, which you can do, and I'll show you that in a second. All of a sudden, it rescales it based upon whatever the Archicad materials options is set at, and potentially so out of scale that you don't even see the texture anymore. So let's watch this process. We're going to first add a texture in. So I'm going to go up to the top of my items list, add item, and add material. I'm going to go down this material. I'm going to change it to be carpet, because we want to put carpet material on the bottom floorboard of this car. And then once I've done that, I'm now going to go to the Archicad material. So I'm going to select that. It's going to bring up my list. I'm going to select Textile 01 for my carpet, which is some sort of carpet that we've picked as a texture. Go OK. And now I'm going to drag that on the desired surface. Now, one of the new things with Model Port 4.0 is the ability to drag and drop on surfaces. So you can see what's happening here is recognizing the different surfaces. So very interactive. I just drag it onto the surface. And now you can see that right now the material doesn't show up. So if I go down here and I click the Scale to World, we can see now the material in the background there. If I zoom in a little bit, you can really see the texture of it. And so those options down there at the bottom now under UV Adjust, okay, allow us, when we have an element selected, we can check that, turn it on or off. We can scale it to world. We can also change the scale. And now this will help you when you're dealing with Archicad materials that are with new materials that you're adding to an object.